Thank you for coming back. Welcome to Naturals Network. Naturally Nina, I am back in the kitchen today. I'm going to be preparing some healthy homemade granola bars. Super simple, super easy, just a couple of steps and a little bit of time and you have delicious granola bars for the whole week. All right, so first off, you want to get a nice big bowl. We're going to make sure we get all of the ingredients together in the bowl here first. I'm going to start with my wet ingredients and then I'm going to add my dry ingredients in after the wet ingredients go in. So I'm going to start with a half of a cup of honey. You can use agave nectar, you can use maple syrup, brown rice syrup. That's a really nice thick syrup. That would be very nice in the granola bars. It would kind of help hold everything together. I'm using honey today. I just like the way honey tastes. It's kind of light and not super heavy and intense, but it has that nice thickness to kind of hold everything together. So it's my preference. It's what I'm going to use today. So I'm going to use about a half of a cup. So I'm going to go ahead and put this right in the bottom of my pan. Now I'm using my clean fingers to scoop the rest of it out because we don't want any of it to go to waste. Now I'm going to go ahead and use about 2/3 of a cup of almond butter. You can use whatever kind of butter you'd like. If you prefer peanut butter or cashew butter or hazelnut butter or any old type of butter that you like. My favorite is almond, so we're going to go ahead and use almond today. Okay, 2/3 of a cup. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and whisk everything together, make sure it gets incorporated together, and then I'm going to add my dry ingredients. So we're going to go ahead and put some oats in. We're going to do about 2.5 cups of oats. And I'm going to incorporate these oats right away so that we can keep a nice consistency going. It smells great. I'm a huge almond butter fan though, so of course I think it smells amazing. All right, we're going to add some fruit in right now. I'm going to go ahead and add about a half of a cup of raisins. Now I also like to use dried cherries. Those are actually my favorite thing to use. And we're going to use about a cup of pepitas or pumpkin seeds. And that's going to add a nice color, that nice green color, to these granola bars. And then I'm going to add just a pinch of salt because, as I've mentioned in my other videos, salt really brings out the sweetness in a recipe, and that is very important, particularly with these healthy granola bars. So now I'm just really incorporating everything together. And then we're going to dump it all into a pan and press it down to make those granola bars. All right. I'm going to bring my prepared pan. I've already put some wax paper in it and I've sprayed it with some coconut oil for easy retrieval of the granola bars. So I'm going to try to drop it right into the middle of the pan. then I'll go ahead and press it down. Pressing them onto the wax paper just really helps get the granola bars out. Sometimes if you prepare them in a pan and you really press it down really well, the almond butter or the honey will really stick to the bottom of that pan, and that causes a lot of difficulty in getting those granola bars out. So that's why I've learned over time to use a little bit of wax paper and a little bit of coconut oil or a little bit of cooking oil spray just to kind of ease in the retrieval so you don't mess those granola bars up as you're trying to get them out to eat them. All right, so I've really pressed them down into the bottom of the pan. And now all we have to do is stick them in the fridge and wait for them to set up. And when they do, I'll pull them out, we'll cut them, and I will show you the finished product. So we are all done with the granola bars. They're set up, they're ready to be eaten. So I just cut them up. I'm going to take one right now and I'll show you what they look like. They are very beautiful. You can really see all of the different textures and colors of this granola bar. I'm actually just going to take a little bite of this granola bar here. Very sweet, very crunchy. Perfect consistency, not too sweet and not too bland. It's very perfect middle ground. These are excellent. I want you guys to let me know how they turned out for you. Please write me in the description below. Let me know the add-ins that you used, things that you liked, didn't like. Also, always make sure that you're subscribing to the channel so you are on top of everything that we're doing here on Naturals Network. Please make sure you turn those notifications on too, so that if anything new comes up or anything new pops up as we're on the road traveling around like we're gonna do here very soon, I want you guys to know about it. So make sure you hit the subscription and also hit the notifications so that you guys have access to all of that good stuff. That's it for us today here at Naturals Network. I'm Naturally Nina. It was a pleasure spending time with you. I'm gonna see you right back here next week.